today I thought we would do a little like money saving tips video because I know we're in the squeeze, right? We're in the squeeze. A lot of us are feeling it. If you're not, cool, but you have to kind of be aware that it's happening, you know? And I don't know the economic state of everywhere, but I do know that in the States, there's a lot going on. Grocery prices are outrageous, gas prices are up, and this has all just kind of been rolling since the pandemic. Let's pop some gum in. We'll do the intro. We'll do some channel maintenance, some channel hygiene. And then we'll just talk about some ways that you can look after yourself financially. Not like financial advice, but kind of how to be a little more comfortably broke. If you're new here, welcome to my nonsense. If you're old here, welcome back. Oh, geez. If you're new here, please consider hitting subscribe. If you're old here, so double check, make sure you're subscribed. Hit the like if you like, leave a comment. Could be anything related to the video. It could just be a hello, a few emojis, whatever, as long as it's cool and respectful. Hit the notification bell. As always, I will link my tip jars down yonder in the description box. No pressure whatsoever, but every $1, $2, $5 helps. And it's much appreciated. That is what allows me to continue to make content. Also, thanks for the super thanks. Okay. The link to my Patreon down below. I know, not everybody can come, but you can't say you weren't invited. I think I've got almost 50 videos over there. All my links down below for customs, collabs, social medias, yada. Okay, here are, I've done this video once or twice before too. I guarantee you I'm more struggling right now than I was when I made those videos. So hopefully I've thought of a few more. Right? And I'm not struggling as much as I have at my worst. Not there. But like, I'm not new poor. I've done this before. I have some experience. Okay. Don't even walk over to that thermostat until you have dressed for the weather. So, right now, it's starting to get cold. When I hear somebody in my house say, I'm cold or it's cold in here, the first thing I'm going to do is look at their dress. If it is November and you are in a t-shirt, you shouldn't be thinking about thermostat. You should be thinking about a sweatshirt. That's like level 1, right? Level 2 is we're not touching it until a certain date. So do what you gotta do. If that means you gotta wear your sweatshirt, and when you're just lounging, throw a robe over it, take a throw off the couch, throw it on your lap. Do that. You're not going to perish if the house is 66 degrees, 67 degrees, right? I know. That's like level 2. That's like we don't have it, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to use a robe. We're going to use a blanket. We're going to do what we got to do. This peppermint gum is hitting. It's waking me up. It's like a good cup of coffee, which I will have next. Oh no, my hair's attached to my earring. Help. Ow. Look how my hair is like fighting to get out. It does not like to go up. It's like, no. It's all just fighting to get out. Okay. Eating your leftovers. You cook a meal. There's something left. I don't even care if it's not a whole meal. Put it into a container. And then maybe the next meal that you cook, there'll be like an extra piece of something. And then that is a whole meal. Eat your leftovers. Do not throw away food. And eat it fast. Don't let it spoil. So like, if you have leftovers from the night before, pack it up. That's your lunch for tomorrow. Use them. I know. Sometimes leftovers don't seem appetizing. So if you can alter it in some way so it's a little different the next day, do that. Another thing I like to do is just make a whole bunch of taco meat. Make 3 pounds of taco meat, and it lasts as long as it lasts, and we'll have tacos, and we'll have nachos. Sometimes, if there's still some left over, we'll have taco-tatoes. If you don't know what a taco-tato is, it's a potato with taco fixings on top. We'll get to baked potatoes later. Baked potatoes are a huge money-saving, budgeting staple. Get a big pack. We'll get to this stuff later. Anyways, eat your leftovers. Don't let them go to waste. Oh, we're here at the stuff that I was just talking about. Okay. Use a lot of baked potatoes. Use a lot of potatoes, period. Potato soup, potato and meat soup, like ground beef, with like a tomato broth. There's one that I like to make. Just a simple baked potato with butter, sour cream, and sauerkraut, if you like that. Like, that's a whole meal. Salt and pepper. Make 2. Whole meal. What did that cost? $1? I know it's not like a rounded out meal, but occasionally it's fine. Especially if you're trying to gain weight. You're trying to gain weight, 2 baked potatoes right before bed. You'll get there. And then drumsticks. Drumsticks are a really cheap chicken. You can get a whole thing of drumsticks like this big. However many that is. For $6. Broil them. About 10 minutes per side in the broiler. Obviously season them, please. You're done. Now you have 12 drumsticks, and that's however many meals it is. Kids love drumsticks too. I don't, but I'll eat them out of necessity. A little bit more expensive, but still really affordable. Chicken thighs. So another pretty affordable meat, chicken thighs. You can do the same thing. You can season them, broil them 10 minutes, 10, 11 minutes per side. Those are good. If you have a Sam's card, get the $5 rotisserie. Get the $5 rotisserie. It lasts like 2 days. You can do a bunch of things with it. So like the first day, you can just pull a couple hunks of meat off with a baked potato. The second day, you can pull some off and turn it into a soup or something. You know, you can do a lot. You can pull some off and make a fettuccine alfredo. So every few days, if you were to pop into Sam's on your way home from work or something and get the $5 rotisserie, you'd probably be saving yourself a lot in the long run on groceries. Okay. That reminds me, I've been craving pasta, and I have some gluten-free pasta. And I have like a pumpkin sauce. I need to make that. If you have free time, do some gigs. What is your side work that you can do? Can you babysit? Can you watch a dog? Can you walk dogs? Can you do DoorDash or something? I never make much profit doing DoorDash, but I think I just haven't really like nailed it. Yeah, if you went through training for something like that you don't really use anymore, think about using it. If you used to do massage, can you do it again on the side? Stuff like that, like one day a week even. If you can make an extra $50 for a few hours one night a week, do it. If you can pick up a little bartending gig or stuff that's like really giggy. How many times am I gonna say gig? There's even apps now, so you can pick up these little nights of work, little hostessing jobs, or little, I don't know how it is in my area. I haven't fully looked into that yet. But there's events coming up and people are looking for, somebody to fill in a weekend at a convention or something like that. Look into that. They're kind of fun. And it's extra money. And it's not what you do every day, so it doesn't feel as much like work. Because it's like, oh, this is new. You know how like the first few days at a job fly by? So if you're doing work that always feels like the first day, it would always fly by, right? On top of that, every time you do something like that, you're meeting new contacts. I hate networking. It gives me the freaking heebie-jeebies. But that's a good way to do it. Just like, I'm here to do a job. Hi, how are you? This is what I do. I also do this. Cool. All right, let's get back to work. It's not like a set networking event. But you never know when you're going to meet somebody that knows that you do something else or that you do that. And, connections are made. Don't take your kids into any stores unless you have to. Kids they want crap. My toddler now, he just walks by the pantry and he'll catch it out of the corner of his eye and he just says, I want. Nothing specific. He just feels a want. My big kids, I had to take 3 kids into the stores with me because this is before you could online order. So when they were all little, before we would go in anywhere, I would say, don't even look, because if you look, they would say, you want. Eventually they got it. They wouldn't look. They had plenty of stuff. These little plastic toys that kids play with for 2 days, this is not worth continuing to do it. Once in a while, I get it, but you cannot buy toys every week when you do your grocery shopping. Toy rotation is good too. I guess that's kind of another tip. So instead of buying new toys, if you take some of your kids' toys and hide them, not in like a jerk way, but put them in a box. We're putting this stuff up for 3 months. 3 months hits, we box a whole bunch of other toys, put that up, pull that box back down. It feels to the kid like they got new toys to play with because they haven't seen those toys in a while. Make sense? Okay. Same thing with yourself. Remember that for yourself. You look, you want. We're not wandering over into the clothing section. We're not going to go look at the makeup section because what? If you look, you want. Use that library card. Use the library itself. Use the library for entertainment. Use the library for socialization. The library has so much in the way of entertainment, and they also have little functions and classes and stuff where you can go to little craft nights, little book clubs, kid book readings, kid crafts, opportunities to learn, little nights where you learn about the history of your town, or nights where you try snacks. Speakers. Use the library. It is free. free. Then they also have books. They have DVDs. Dust off your DVD player. I really would like, if I had an HDMI cord. I crave watching DVDs. Problem is, my TVs are up high. Well, my TV in my living room's up high. Like, I don't even know how I would use a DVD player with it. I could probably use one in my bedroom. I don't know, but you can go rent 10 DVDs from the library. Binge them all week. You can return them in 3 days if you finish them all. They have TV series. It's not just movies. They have whole TV series on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever. They have board games. I think I have a sneeze coming. Rent a board game. Get good at it. Books, obviously. Books that you could learn stuff, and then you could in turn add that as a skill. Not just regular nonfiction books to just kind of sharpen yourself or better yourself. And then fiction. You can get lost in a book. You can read books about rich people, and for 1 hour a day you're living that life. It's called escapism. Books are the cheapest vacation you'll ever take. Get travel books. Also, you got a smartphone? Even better if you have a tablet, but if you have a smartphone and you're in the United States, get the app. If you have a library card too, go get a library card. Just go get a library card today. Get the app Libby and Hulu. Libby and Hulu. Libby and Hulu. You attach your library card to it, and you can rent books straight to your phone, straight to your tablet, ebooks, and audiobooks, and movies and shows are on Libby and Hulu apps. Use it. Did you know that the library gets paid when you use their resources? These libraries are getting money by you showing that you like to use them. Like one time I had a client that worked at a library, and she told me that. I was like, so when I check out a book and I'm like, I didn't even get to it, and I returned it, and I felt bad because I had it for a week or 2 weeks and I didn't even read it. She goes, no. She goes, do it as often as you want. We get money every book you check out. Like it goes into their ratings or something, and then because libraries are socialism. We'll get there one day. Anyway, don't feel bad if you rent a book, you didn't like it, or you didn't get to it. It still helps the library. You're helping it's symbiotic. You're scratching their back and they're scratching your back. Okay. This might have to be 2 videos because we're already almost at 20 minutes. Buy nothing groups on Facebook. Buy nothing and swap groups on Facebook. So I know dealing with Facebook people is not pleasant, but buy nothing groups usually are. Often I'm going through my stuff. I just went through my dishes not that long ago. I had a whole bunch of plates and bowls and stuff, and I was like, ooh, these are so heavy. What do I do with these two? I don't always like to donate to certain places because it's for profit, even though it sounds like it's not supposed to be for profit. It is. But if I take a quick picture, post it to a buy nothing group, and somebody that's been looking for that messages me, and I always say first come first served. I'm not holding nothing. This is free. So sometimes people tend to not value free things. First come first served. Somebody messaged me. I said, can you come right now? And they say no, not yet. I said, circle back when you can and see if it's still there. Bag it up. I said, I know some people might not do this, but I set mine out. Because we have a bunch of dogs, alarm systems, and all the fixins. So I'll usually set mine out and say on like the street or close to the street and say, it's out for an hour. Go ahead and message me after you grab it. And they grab it and they go. I've gotten rid of furniture like that. And then if you're looking for something, you can say ISO. So like last year I didn't get it, but I said ISO a life jacket because I need a life jacket. Nobody messaged me. But it's there. It's there, and if you're on it enough, if you're chronically on your phone anyways, you might see something that you can use on there, and you can also gift out things that you don't need anymore that somebody else might need. If you've been trying to sell something for a while and you just want it gone, you're like, I'm over it, nobody's gonna buy this, post it to a buy nothing group. Don't throw it out. Not that sometimes you just need to throw something out, but if you can get it picked up that way, it's a good way, because especially if it's something big and you need it moved. Symbiotic relationship. You don't need new decor this year. Any year that's really tight, you don't need to buy any more holiday decor, home decor. You have enough. I was just talking to my husband about this, and I was like, even when you think back to when we were little, even the pretty well-off families did not overdo it on decor. But because we're chronically like online and we're always taking pictures and stuff, we feel judged about our living room decor, our dining room setup, And people in the 90s just got to live free from that. Yeah, they'd have some people over. It's fine. You might take a real picture or a Polaroid or something. But you did not have to have this perfect setup. How free, I think we've gotten too sucked into this. Don't get me wrong. I love a comforting room, a clean, comforting room. But that doesn't have to cost a lot. And it doesn't have to be changed up all the time. I'm old, so I have my boxes over the years of stuff that I bring out for summer or spring or whatever. But you don't have to do that all in 1 year. You don't have to do that when you're 22, 25. Just have your couch and your pillows and your throw and your TV. You're good. You don't even have to decorate for the holidays. You don't have to do that. There's no requirement. Ask your family if they have anything they want to hand down. Like, Mom, Dad, do you have any stuff you haven't really been pulling out lately that I can use to start my seasonal decor? A couple things. They'll probably find a couple things for you. There's no rush. Dollar Tree hygiene products. I pretty much exclusively get a lot of stuff at the Dollar Tree now. Oh, my back is starting to hurt. It's kind of hard to record over here because I'm sitting anyways. You can get toothpaste, deodorant, razors at the dollar store for $1.25. It's regular name brand stuff. Some of it is off brand, but a lot of it's just name brand, like Colgate, Crest, whatever. So there's that. Dental floss, Band-Aids. If it's cheaper at Dollar Tree, get it at Dollar Tree. Instead of buying new clothes, just learn how to style the clothes that you have. In fact, cull your closet, get it down to what you really like. Be an outfit repeater as long as those outfits are good. It's better to have, it looks sharper to have a culled collection of things that you wear well and things that go together than it is to have that new shirt every day. That new fast fashion outfit all the time. That's my personal opinion. And I know it's an easy hole to get sucked into because we watch all these videos. Well, that's one of my next ones about these hauls, clothing hauls and fast fashion hauls like Shein and Temu and all that. So it's easy to be like, oh look, oh yeah, that is cute. Oh look how cute that is. Oh look, you don't need all that stuff. It's a little silly. Stop driving unnecessarily. figure out what you got to do that week and make all your stops that you need to in that area while you're there. If I know I have to pick up my kid from school and there's an Aldi or a Target by her school that I need an order from, it is smart for me to pick up that order when I pick her up, if it's across town or something. If I need to give her a ride to work and I need to pick up groceries from places by her work or something, I should put the order in from that place because I'm going that way today. So figure your stuff out so that you don't have to make all these extra trips. Gas is not that cheap. Okay, the last one, I already kind of touched on it, is don't watch hauls. If you're struggling, don't watch hauls. Don't watch things that will make you feel, first of all, tempted. Second, triggered or less than. It's okay to skip a haul video, even from your favorite person. It's okay to skip a haul video if it makes you feel a certain kind of way. Now, don't get on there and say rude things to anybody that has a haul video, because they're fun. But they can be triggering and they can be tempting, right? What did I say? If you look, you want. We don't want to want right now. Right? So, you probably have most of what you need. Use the stuff that you have. Instead of watching haul videos, watch money saving videos. Watch buy nothing videos, watch minimalism videos, watch side gig videos, story time. I mean, there's so much that you can watch if you need to like get out of that haul. If you find out that, if you see that all of your recommendations are like hauls, the best things to buy on Amazon, holiday guides, try to break out of that algorithm by searching some other stuff in the opposite direction, and your feed will start showing you more things about like, there's like use it up months. Like this month we're using everything in our cupboard. We're only getting meat and we're going to use what's in our cupboard to make, stuff like that. I love to watch videos. Like it really inspires me, especially like declutter videos. I've been on a big declutter thing for several months and it's starting to feel better. I'm starting to feel like I can breathe a little bit better. So yeah, I guess one of the biggest takeaways is if you look, you want. Be reasonable, be efficient, find some hobbies, find some side work. If you find yourself bored because you're not out spending money on entertainment, I didn't even touch on that because I don't do it. I don't like go out with friends and hang out at like bar scenes or anything. Bars can be expensive. Don't do it. Oh, I missed one. Stay healthy. We can't afford to go to the doctor. What the heck is with these deductibles? They're silly. There's no point in having insurance is a joke. So do whatever you can to stay healthy. That means you're not drinking, you're not smoking. Sorry. You can do what you want, but if it's going to make you miss work because you got sick, because your immune system was down, you're going to regret it. Obviously, everything moderation is fine, but don't jeopardize your health by binging anything unhealthy. Take good care of your teeth. We cannot afford dental care. Do your brushing, do your flossing. Get a cavity filled if you need to. Don't let it get to a root canal. Take your vitamins, take your preventatives. There's only so much we can do, so let's do it, because disaster can strike even when we're trying, but let's try, Stay away from the germs. Again, when you're at places where there's a bunch of people, bars, concerts, blah, 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 you are being exposed. Can you afford to take time off work? I just went through this. I just got sick. I live in a house with a toddler. So I'm trying my best to I can't afford another doctor's visit. $200 a pop? we've all been within the last 2 months. But what is this? This is stupid. It's freaking stupid. So don't get sick, guys. Take your vitamins. Wash your hands. Keep a little bit of distance between you and people. Keep everything as clean as you can. I think that's all I got. If you have more, drop them in the comments. But if you watched this long video all the way to the end, I appreciate it very much. I hope you have a good rest of your night, rest of your day or night, the rest of your whatever.